The playoffs. Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Bennett's going to throw straight away. Taking a shot on the first play. This is caught inside the 15. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in a hurry up here. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Williams from the gun. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams on the play action. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he's stopped a second before he can move those chains.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Penix. He's got London left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
The left side caught by Schultz. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards.
Was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He dodged the tackle. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the shotgun, Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons break the tie here in the first. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw is Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-point game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
Penix now against a blitz. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's a design run. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Now 2nd and 6.
60 back.
Shotgun snap. We give to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Okay, ready?
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Roll, roll, roll. Ready?
Another carry for Robinson. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
19 tight, 19
Trying for it with Penix. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Bears.
On play action, here's Williams. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Here's Williams again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Forced out to his right. He's call himself. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 4th down, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
Williams pass. Intercepted.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
No street. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Falcon 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. So after playing... Scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set.
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. A very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. The throw left side finds Burden. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw by Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Williams to throw on third. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last two drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. The Clemson rookie has it. And the Bears bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down, Williams. That's caught. This is Loveland. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Penix now on first down. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. He's back to throw. Brings in the lob pass. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
That's some good football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now they'll try the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons take possession at the 25-yard line. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, now a chance to add to this lead. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. He goes to the hurry up here. Looking from the gun, Williams. Throws outside, is hauled in by Loveland. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd
and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Penix here from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This one's to Schultz, out right side. He got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Let go! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger!
They'll run it with Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Staying with Robinson. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go! 60 back, 18 cop.
From the shotgun, Penix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Here we go, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught inbounds downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And again, it's Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He loses it on the hit. And the offense still gets this one. They're taking over as the fumble skips out of bounds. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is it on? Vegas!
They'll work against the blitz. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he is stuffed with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Pressure comes, Williams. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
18 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
Williams on first down. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Bears first down.
On play action, Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
Ready, son.
Design quarterback run here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 18-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's going to be Bears football, and they face elimination. They're trailing here to start the fourth. Setting up, second and goal. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain on the play. Brings up fourth and goal.
Wait, what's this? They make a spike. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next down. That was a valuable little run right there.
Begins here on second. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. Oh, he loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
38. Bears 28.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Robinson with it. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix working from the gun. He's got London left side. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Escapes a defender. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Bronco switch.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons holding a 10-point lead.
Ready.
All set now, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Driving across the 15-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Bears decide to call their first time out. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Roll, roll, roll. Bronco 80.
Once more, it's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A.J. Terrell on the cover.
Ready, set up.
Man in motion here. Williams throwing again here on second down. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Hits him on the out route. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On play action, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Again, it's Williams. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
I think that was a throw fake that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this is going to get them. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Bears can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Romadunze touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game.
And this is going to be cut for 2, so some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a 1-score game.
Bears 36.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. They're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.